This offering, again, pretty well speaks for itself. It came about as the result of one of our regular shopping trips to St Ives. We started to go there to shop when we finally realised that as a motorist our presence in the city of Cambridge was no longer welcome. It's sad really, because eventually the kind of thinking that changed our habits will change a lot more, and the good traders in Cambridge will slowly lose their livelihoods. Still, they say that it's an ill wind that blows nobody any good. As a result of this encounter, I published a second cassette in 1992 and made friends with a very charming police lady who we still see from time to time. This one's for Petra, whose diligence to her profession resulted in the writing of PC 171. We used to go to Cambridge in the week to look around to see what we could find we might bring back. But as the time went by, it proved impossible to move, so we changed our plans and took a different tack. We set a stall out Monday and drove up the 604 and turned off through Fen Stanton on the right. And from there to St Ives along the riverside we went, to wander through the market stalls so bright. We went for weeks and weeks and liked it better every time, and often met a lot of folk we knew. We started doing shopping there and buying a few things, and every week the spending grew and grew. And when we'd done the shopping, we'd drift all around the town and find somewhere to have a bite to eat. And sometimes, if the weather was particularly kind, we'd sit beside the river on a seat and see the little boats go by and watch the ducks at play until the clock decreed it to be time to leave it all behind and make our way back home again, and in the car reluctantly we'd climb. Until that was some time ago, when leaving by the bridge, we had a brief encounter with the law. It took the form of meeting up with PC 171, who stopped us and stood smiling by my door. It soon transpired that on my way I'd missed a traffic sign, not robbed a bank or anything like that. It seems that during daylight hours that route's kept out of bounds, so while she wrote the ticket I just sat and thought myself, I wonder why she has to go this far to hammer home a point I'd clearly missed. And as she handed the ticket over, something in my mind said, well, that's one what's off your Christmas list. And something else I'll tell you too for nothing, and it's this. The night'll come, she'll want to say hello. And on she'll come to Richard, who in customary form will welcome her quite warmly to the show. Until that is he finds out who it is, and then, well, like him, she'll have to pay for what she did. And if she wants to pass a dedication on the air, it's going to cost her 16 bloody quid.